Okay. I think it's fixed. Probably. But I'm just going to test some things and...
Hello, this is Get Lost Gaming.
just show me being live. It doesn't look like it. It looks like... well, my stream says I'm live. But my YouTube does not. It doesn't look... let's try this. Edit. Why is it doing that? Okay, I think it's good. I think it's working. I'm here. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, so my Wi-Fi just died for no reason. And caused me to have to do everything. Technical issues. Yeah, I'm just seeing if this is saving it. It looks like it's working. All right, welcome back. Let's redo this turn. I was like, everything just completely crashed out. But we're good. So, as we were trying to do beforehand, we're going to kill this guy. And we did it with a shove. Welcome back, everyone. Let's actually finish the chapter, shall we? Technical issues kills the game again. I think this is like the second time something like this has happened, but the Wi-Fi just completely died. Luckily, nothing else was too bad, or really happened. So the actual chopper is from the circle guy here. And we didn't know that at first. Until I got this message, but I wasn't sure if it happened. But it looks like it saves between every turn. So there we get this message. I'm mostly sure that plain old thing is a chopper. Handed in chopper. So now to get this kill, we have to do a little more damage than this. I think we need to buff him up a little bit. Let's open here. We need to pick this. I guess it put me down back a little further than I expected. I'm just going to be impatient and open this door with a skeleton key. And we're going to actually use it this time. Well, I'm glad that we're back, and I'm glad that you guys missed me a little bit. Invigorate. Let's get the invigoration done. There we go. Incendiary bow, kill him. That should be it. My heart, you won't get me that easily, Seahawks. I'll come for you, wait for it. I won't forget this. Halu's not dead. Yeah, he's actually retreated. I've been defeated, but I can't fall here moment. There, I noticed something was wrong. We got the quality liquor. We were literally like right at the end of the chapter. How about our casualties? How about his damage to the town? Minimal to both, Archsage. Got another ROM hack recommendation. Eternal Winter. The gameplay feels similar to Cerulean Crescent. I'll keep that in mind. I do know that Fractured Powers was also recommended to me. So it might be a toss-up between those two. But I'll definitely give it a look. What a relief. I was expecting so much worse. We killed 2 of the pirate sages, but 1 is unaccounted for. We can't let our guard down yet. Cold collar person. Not to worry here. Huh? This is his head. How did he fall so easily? I took his head in a single combat. It was as glorious as it sounded. An impressive feat, but we would have believed eyewitnesses. Didn't need to bring his head back. This is a family tradition. It will go up on my wall to honor my ancestors. Can we recruit this guy? An interesting practice I will not ask about. But now that our immediate worries have been solved, time to address the next step. We should wait for Chief Orin to return. Let's not make decisions on his behalf. Which is, I remind you, still your job. I'm sure he'd agree Erin's safety comes before him. Quicker lift home. We can't waste the advantage we earned. Surely, you don't suggest we invade Anon. Of course I am. Okay, Anon's the place we need to get food to. We can't allow them to lick their wounds. To go without retribution. Self-defense is one thing, but an act of aggression is another. The coastal treaty is completely meaningless by the past events. Yeah, I mean, you just got attacked. We can't commit to a decision this hastily, especially without Orin. There's much. Where is this guy? Where is Orin at? He's just like, we need Orin's permission. Orin's not here. We make the decision ourselves. See, Alex, help. We have sufficient force to make an assault. Affiliate and non-assault sword are separate entities. The town itself never did us wrong. We shouldn't be knocking at their door. Ah, some medics. We should crush them as an example. To whoever dares mess with us. I agree. Crush the rebellion. Do I have a given opinion? I'm not sure what to say. Beyond my concern, I'm retiring early for the night. I have my own health to look after. You're overstepping your boundaries, Seahawk Captain. Perhaps so, but what she suggests bears merit. I suspect she could suggest we burn down the entire town and agree to spite me. Quite petty on your behalf to assume this is mere pettiness. This won't get anywhere. Let's see what Andy has to say. Are we going to let these invaders go unpunished? No! Okay, the townsfolk say no. Do we want them to think we're weak without the chief? Nope. Should we take the fight to the enemy? Show them the might of Arinde? Yes. An eye for an eye. Okay. So we're asking the townsfolk and they agree with us. Makes sense. We're coming to a conclusion. Let's take the fight to Anon. Glory to Arinde. Of course, glory to Arinde. We have a reputation to defend. The Salt Sword won't get away with this. Suppose the die is cast. If all hands are in, I'm in too. Follow your lead. Let it be known that this here is an honor among thieves. You have the support of the rats. I don't really understand, but sure. The rats want us. Brilliant. Let us feast in celebration of our victory today and prepare for another. Can we have Jack? Jack seems like a good idea. Leaving celebration early? I've had my fill of the crowd. Other and I are also taking a break from the noise. These coast will sure get excited for celebrations. That's a little interest in watching Marnie folk get drunk and sing atrocious tunes. You can't be so grouchy that you would enjoy celebration. Let's enjoy the spit roasted pig for quite some time. You practically devoured it. The meat was mediocre at best, but Alice teaches us not to turn down generosity. People keep offering us drinks as well. We've made quite the name around here. This almost sounds like a Pokemon song. You know, like the music that they have in the background here? Very Pokemon-y. Actually, they don't understand that a person might choose to not drink. Keep bothering me about it. Left me alone when I glared at them enough. Went to not turning down just generosity. There's its limit. The limit being letting me have my own peace of mind. I do want to point out that if we didn't stop for pastries, we wouldn't have to stop to help Sundown Bay keep going. The conclusion is that pastries saved Arinde. I'm not entering that conclusion. As much as Rainy Day credits us for arriving and saving the day, I have a feeling that the entire town would have been fine without us. Yeah, they would have. I mean, literally the skies. The town is so good. Why are these greeted so good? The townsfolk here seem to be more militant than the bay, not far over. How can so little distance create such a difference? It's only been decades since each colony was founded by very different settlers. Those initial differences mean much more than short distances. It's silly that each colony fights so much when the Crescent itself is such a threat. Each life lost in these wars is one wasted. I hate to take the life of another. As such, I'm apprehensive about the excursion. I'm a bit surprised. You've always fought like a lion, not a drop of hesitation visible. Because I don't compromise the survival of my family or my team. But I'd much rather be fighting the Crescent and its dangers. We're adventurous, conflict is our centerpiece. And human conflict tend to be a lot more profitable than all these human ones. There are other ways to put coin on the table, and none has given me hospitality before. I hate to return without stealing torches. There's only so many tombs to raid, relics to pillage, but the scope of this opportunity goes beyond that. Here, we have a town without solid leadership, and an easy enemy to focus its hatred towards. We've already earned their gratitude, and we can further establish our influence with a good victory. That's why you're stirring the pot. It's a bit dangerous game than simply hunting down a dragon. It's made no secret that I don't wish to remain yet another adventurer. I see a chance to establish ourselves. A real power in the Crescent, like the Saltsworn, rather than just a warm body. So I guess we were getting an actual crew together. I don't recall your discussion this with us before your decision. The line of thinking is what sparked that wars and brought about the treaty. I don't want to remind you that we are the top of the Saltsworn enemies. You're a prominent member of the Seahawks. They could try and get back at you through Crimea. Well, let's see them try. Besides, we ain't burn the town down. We've heard from the Saltsworn struggle with the Carrion Crows after killing Aided. We just need to ensure Anon is no longer controlled by Saltsworn. That's sufficient reason. I have no further objection. So she was just worried about our willing it or like causing a scene if we didn't need to. But we're literally just going, making sure they don't kill us. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Let's get in there. Let's go. I think we're ready. I gather you're buying these items, but I won't judge. Ah, yes. We gotta do our daily necessities of helping Jake and friends. It's been a long day. Came home to see my farm burn, my house wrecked, and parts eating my food at my table. It's quite a try time. If you need some time, trying out for lives in my field. Here's my sword. I won't be needing it. I've been making pretty good use of it, but I'll take it. We got the slasher. This weapon's gonna be so good. 3 times might versus armor and flying and regular horses. This thing's going to kill everybody. We're gonna give that to John. Happy days, I can feel my ex calling out to me. You sure this is it? Looks nearly identical to anything else I've seen. I'm certain. Its unassuming exterior hides its unrivaled power. If you're so sure, I'd like my reward then. Here you go. Without my beloved by my side, I need no other axe or replacement. Now there's much chopping to be done. Well, I guess I'm not going to ask about those free chops. A brave axe for an iron sword. I would take that. Remember you? You were the shady woman that gave us that odd request. A fee for a job nicely done. Oh! They're actually going to do something about me giving you the Fire Emblem? You shot a beacon for a heretical god into the sky for 1,000 gold? I'd have taken much more than that. Perhaps if you didn't assume it was some nonsense coastal tradition, I'd have much more on your guard. Besides, nothing changed because of it. Because this tech was on our backs. If that hadn't been the case already, you'd have thrown us into the deep end. Would you like to waffle on about inconsequential things? Or do you want to hear my offer? I'm skeptical, but tell me. I assume Marine Day will support Sea Curio and carry on crows and controlling Inon? That's an easy deduction, given our common enemy is Saltsworn. The carrion crows are short-sighted, cold, hungry sellswords. They cannot be dealt with in long term. Perhaps, but what does that have to do with you? I put forward myself and my acolytes as much more suitable allies. It does me no favors in the eyes of the most to be associated with the old gods and their followers. Inon originates from those who escaped the sect's persecution. The old gods have sway. A few selectable words, a manufactured divine miracle, can easily distort public perception, especially for those with less than stellar reputations in Inon. You make a compelling argument, but the sect still holds considerable influence over Crescent today. It's common knowledge you're no friend of the sect. But it doesn't mean we can afford to defend their enemies. Of course I can expect that. But this year, they'll have bigger issues to deal with than heresy. Bro, what? This is extremely late. Even for me. Yeah, it is, but I also started late. And we're in the middle of something. I love it. Oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean? You upset that I'm going later? I actually don't, for once, don't have something I have to do immediately tonight. I'm just dinner. That's about it. Despite your claims of being a priest of the old gods, you only represent yourself, not your deity. My bad sleeping habits paid off? Well, glad that helped you out this one time. We're both professionals. We can skip those pretenses. You're looking like Alex over there, Georgie, with all those 6 in a row. I don't think Alex knows that this is happening. If you made a religious appeal, I'd have declined you immediately. I'm inclined to take your offer, given you're truly capable of what you claim. I suspect this was a deal you would take to a fruitful partnership. So do I get them? What was so important you wanted to speak with no others around? It's difficult being a follower of the old gods in this day and age. I understand the need to hide your faith and less tolerant. I have no idea what you mean. I've never followed the old faiths. I'm going to keep up the act even. If we do not follow the same deities, we are united through a common foe. If I was one of the faithful, then I would have no more need to hide anything. Let's go gambling with my sleep. Well, there's some ways to gamble for sure. I can feel a mark of the otherworldly on you. Allow me to trace it. It is not the bard, nor the smith, but... Well... That defines no, it's nothing. Oh, we don't have our eye. I just noticed we don't have our eye on us. Sure, explain. There has to be something to it, right? It was mistaken. It's nothing. I bid you a good day. I don't know if that's nothing. I think that might be a little something. A dual meeting. The sanctuary? What's going on now? Are we... Welcome, Chief. You're getting a bit close this time. It's told horseback would be faster than the boat. Bunch of liars. Liars ran off and I had to walk the rest of the way. The dude literally just walked here while his town was getting sacked. I was probably feared for its safety. It'd be dead if I carried you all the way. It's all at fault for being weak. The usual protocol, lads. Oh, is Epic his horse? The usual protocol. Druppets here. Take good care of these. I don't want a repeat of last time. Once he did a late A tier list. Yeah, A tier list. It was like 2 a.m. here when he was live. You remember that, huh? I don't usually stay up that late, but it's happened. I would irritate that it was Sean's fault, not mine. He was on duty. Should always blame Sean. Let's not forget the rookie who was under your watch. We decided to go drinking. I'll leave you fellas to it. Enjoy standing around. We won't. Enjoy whatever it is important people do. This ain't over, Sean. Great. As happy as we... Hey, there's a green unit that we saw before. The guy that got wrecked by Maurice. We need to kill Maurice. We get to play with Orin? That's so cool. We have no weapons. Shatter. Add 4 times difference in weapon weight to damage. So I'm guessing that means if we have a weapon that weighs like 10 and someone has 8, we add 2 times 4, so that'd be like 8 damage. Got your back. If this unit drops or rescues, gets an extra action. Oh, I like that. This guy seems good. What is even the goal? Talk to Jaziel. Who's Jaziel? That's the guild master. Jaziel's over here. Holy Jaziel! Holy crap. Goldex? Oh, this guy is strong. Let's go talk to Nari. Or beep. Nari, the only person I'm looking forward to seeing at this farce. I can say the same. You're looking big. You ate a whole pig before your arrival. Perhaps, and you look as handsome as ever. All ready for some exciting action? I wish. The thought of having to see Giselle's face for hours is making me feel unwell. Yeah, Prince Giselle. He hasn't been a prince for 4 decades. Gotta say, one thing GLG putting Zack on F tier was one of the most rage bait moves I've seen. Like a chess game played by the very best. Yeah, you kind of knew what was going on with that. I stand by what I did there. No matter how blue his blood is, he still needs to sit with dirtbags like me at the same table. And don't even get me started on the guildmaster. I could complain for years. But enough about that. I heard about your incident. How are you dealing with that? Incident? We still have the green tide for now. But no, I mean about the whole business with Kaylin. Well, she certainly can't make it to this meeting. But what about her? Orin, you can't be this close, right? The Coastal Coalition are going to grill you for being complicit in her death. As much as everyone tries to pretend it doesn't exist, there is a peace treaty. As I can find some allies. I don't even see the Saltsworn, much less fight them. You need to convince me. You have to convince everyone else at the table. If they reject my explanation, what's the worst they can say? Put an embargo on me? It's not a good look. I suppose with everything else that's going down, maybe it won't matter. You have my back, right? Of course. Hey, we got a friend. Who's our friend? So we got Yunari here, a good pal from adventuring days, the de facto ruler of the White Waste, really moving up in the hierarchy. So I guess this is the event, from Orin's point of view. 2 leadership stars. We have 1. We only have 1 and we hold the whole town? Let's go visit Steel's here. The curse of communists. All the responsibilities keep falling to me. You just had to keep records of our food supply. It'll be an easy job. Yeah, easy not to keep that track of food. Oh, this is the guy that's terrible at the front, isn't it? That they talked about. Poor guy doesn't get any money. Too bad. Nothing at all. No time to delegate my toe making. Who the hell do you think you are? I asked for visitors. Get out. Just looking around. You think you invaded my privacy because you were looking around? Get out, get out. What's that guy's problem? Don't feel bad at all nicking one of the guy's javelins. Well, what am I gonna do with this? Wait, why do I have 10? Oh, that's move. Duh. It's because it's a chapter. Sequoia? This guy looks so tired. He looks so done with life. Some dodgy fellow who seems to be intent on keeping to the shadows. What's going on over here? Hey, buddy, what's going on? Well, you sure it's safe to speak here? No worries, good man. This shed shelters us from prying eyes. Are they ready? The fellow is controlling the what was promised, but we're almost positioned. Of course, there's alcohol or silver promised and under-delivered. But you did good. The feast will be a nice surprise for the evening. You honor me, Captain. Does anyone else suspect anything? As usual, our plans are without a hitch. The guild has our usual Bjorn doesn't even have a posse. Perhaps he's too poor. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm just more comfortable traveling alone. Or are you sneaking up? Chief Warren? Do I look like someone who's sneaky? I think you may be unattentive. You have to do something. Are you mad? You heard something about beast as a prize. What's that about? Actually, who are you? You're not the regular guards at the gathering. This answers a question. We're the cooks personally hired by the good prince. We captured the finest of beasts as dinner for the finest of men and women. It was meant to be a fine surprise, but I suppose it is no longer to you. We're doing dinners now? That's great. Never did like ending each gathering cold. Hungry and miserable. Could I have a look? Secrets of my trade are not open to prying eyes. But you gotta understand. We'll keep up the fine work. You think he bought that? I assume so. My farms is simply marvelous. I'm not much else we can do. Yes, this guy seems very worthy of our tribe. I'm sure he's not a bad guy at all. Lilac? Who is this guy? Who is this? I can't believe this this guy. Arbor Lilac, pleasure to see you again. I trust the Secmaster has been seeing my letter. The aunt knows not why the man steps out his home. And again, does the Secmaster accept my explanation? One reflection in the water distorts with wind and water and light. Don't give me this crap. You weren't speaking like this last time we met. Is the turtle not more praiseworthy than the hare? Nah, you're just stirring words together. I didn't want you to talk. You could have just said so. Yeah, I don't. Figured you did it the first time. And have a good day. And choke on a fish bone. So he's just a summoner. He actually has some skills and stuff. We might fight this guy later. I started trying to fuse Jason to actually we might get this guy. That seems like a skill that would be a player skill. We don't want to talk to him immediately. We have a couple more talks to do. I know I probably don't have to do all of these, but I'd like to. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Somewhat of my status to be stopped at the gate by two goons. These two goons are pretty sure you weren't invited to the gathering. I was not, but I should be. Do you not know me? No. I am the patriarch of Lake Lutra, John Clan Fisherman Alliance. He's part of the Order of John? No. Human, what's the commotion? Someone can do something important. John Alliance, I think he said. You there. You don't look like it, but sure you are dumber than these two. Let me in. I remember you now. You're the leader of those Lucker Lake Pirates. And are currently dogs of the guild. Lake Pirates? Are they the pirates too up to actually make it on the ocean? I'll have you know we're humble, hard-working fishermen. I resent any implication. Kick him out. We don't acknowledge any roasted vermin as the coast lord. Much less one licking the guild's boots. Yes. I, John, will remember this insult to my name and my clan. What are you gonna do, John? Sit on me? I like how there's all these different pirate factions. Makes it so interesting. How do we open this door? Wait, this girl's a portrait. What are you doing? Trying to open it? Why are you opening it? Because I want it to open? Anything behind this door? Hey, she's like me. I suppose I could try. He just literally pushed the door. Why don't we do that more often? Why can't I kill doors? I think the door's too old. Hope they don't charge me for this. That's not how you pick a lock. That's all that matters. She literally just ran in there. That's my fun for the next few hours. Now what do I do? Did you want the door open? Not really. There's just nothing else to do in this boring place. I'm going to imagine what was behind the door. If we take a look around, I don't know what kids do. Great, I can look at how many lines this floorboard has. Oh, what's this? Underneath the floorboard? Look at this funny looking thing. You can have this boring bottle. Thanks, I suppose. Elixir? That's a good bottle. A bobby was pilfered. What's a bobby? A priceless idol rumored to be a gateway to immortality, worth 10,000 gold. Give it. Give it. Could I have opened this from here and gotten something else? Give me the bobby. I want it. Why would you do that to me? Why can't I open this door? What a nice morning. What business do you have with me, dear boy? I have a request regarding your association on the mainland. Stop rain and burning our these ships as they come ashore. I have no idea what you mean. I have no jurisdiction over the mainland. You'll be able to get Bobby later. Oh, I'm excited. I want Bobby. Everyone knows that you have cores or house terror in your pocket. You resort to such means to maintain this guild monopoly. Sure, you aren't suggesting I have any insight into the minds of the Highborn. Perhaps you should pay them a visit, sort out any misunderstandings. We're having about the gals by evening. That's not how they'd be too distrusting. I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm sure we can discuss this in greater detail during the meeting. There's an actual meeting that we have to do, huh? Oh my gosh, she's so strong. What the heck? 43 defense, 22 speed. This girl's crazy. Can we have her join me? I don't think there's anything else for her to do except for talk to this guy, or Giselle. I don't see any other talks, and we have no access to like a supply or something. Alright, time to talk. Like as usual, Ren. This guy looks like he, the little upper lip, like he's super angry all the time. I have the furthest from the sanctuary. I just make excuses in their own laziness. I was expected for a town that digs dirt for a living. As someone who looks down on your work, you still have to buy from us. Well, that one time you outright stealing. It was not stealing. It was compensation for the insult your miners dealt to my knights. Yet from a conflict, your knights start to from huge twits. I won't bother entertaining such crude accusations. Something unrelated. You seem that they are changing the non-dawn color route, so you get the bulwark instead of silver sword. You think bulwark will be recruited because of the change? That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. That would make that route way better. Like, way, way better. Because right now, just Zack is not good enough. But an infinite bulwark? That's something. I would like that. I don't know if they... I don't think he would be, though. I don't think the ancestors themselves would be. I think you just get Zack. Yep, let's get over with. Let's go and sit. Mayor Thyme still isn't here? Ugh, she doesn't deserve a place with us. Start without her. Or else we ain't Kaylin, but I believe one of us has an explanation for that. Look. Alright, start the formalities. I'd like to announce the 19th, 20th, whatever. There's something gathering of the Coastal Coalition. Go for it. So, what's the first part of discussion? Or did you forget to read the agenda? We had an agenda? Discussions were never going to follow the structure. Might as well give up on that. By the name of Ellis, how hard is it to follow a piece of paper? Which is just as well, since the items on the agenda seem targeted toward the guild. The rest of the guild were targeted as tentacles. That would be the best case. John! Oh, why would you do that? I thought you managed to doze off. You don't get to fall asleep. If I'm suffering this cold, you are too. John, you are just the worst person. Why are we looking at the guards? Oh. Oh no. The guards are being overrun by monsters. It also means you get to use bulwark instead of getting it halfway through the final map of the game. Yep. That's kind of why I would like that way more. Like, that's... Yeah, I haven't seen that at all, but if that's the case for how it's going to actually work, where you get something that's kind of equivalent in value, and you get Zack and like the Lumina, oh my gosh, that route is so much better than Dawncaller. Or not Dawncaller, but it's so much better than what it is right now, because right now it's just not worth it. But I would love to see that. I would love to see the bulwark be used more. Alright, back to Cerulean Crest here. Are we going to forget Chief Orin's most grievous breach of the treaty yet? Hider Seahawks that killed Commander Kalen not every day. Yeah, boy, that's like saying when I behead a man, the act is guilty. Hold on, we still haven't been... Orin should have to answer for his crime, but the guild is just as guilty as he is. Plenty of parts and victories are paid with point to attack our ship's men. Allegations still unproven, unlike what your knights have done, which is plenty proven. Alberta, give me the wording in the treaty. Where was it? Alright, this line. Colonies of the Crescent must not take offense measures towards each other. That's it. How does this even matter? It is clear as day that offense measure means only direct attacks. I've only defended my own territory. But Prince Giselle and Chief Orin have no such excuse. If your territory was the entire Cerulean Crescent, let me take a moment. Poor guy, he doesn't get to talk. Offense measure means only unjust military acts. Only actions I've taken has plenty of jurisdiction, unlike that or Verinde or the Guild. I believe that is your definition, and of course, you are also deciding what is just. Doing over wording, of course I can decide what's just. I am a prince! You're not really a prince. Let's please strike me down and end my misery. Wow, this is not going well. Did you hear that? No. Seriously, there was something. Look, I'm done. Like it is practically deaf. I asked for a fireball to go off next to my ears. Just drop it. Serious. Okay, so those guys we talked to earlier, we probably should have paid attention. I have compensation for my losses. The sun would sooner freeze over. I'll just be silent for a while. How big here is that? Something wrong? Did you choke on a fly? It's on Monday night, but that was definitely not the wind. Perhaps you're simply hard of hearing. Why is it that whenever anything happens, everyone else is like, refuses to listen? Oh, there goes the guards. So this is your plan. How brazen. What the? Promise is over. Get to action. Don't let her escape. The guildmaster. Out of the way. 1,000 thanks, dear boy. You imbecile, why would you do such a thing? Wasn't about to see the light taken by vile treachery? I thought you were a man of honor. Oh, so he planned it. But to attempt to murder on neutral ground agreed upon for decades? Choose your enemy as much as ours. I'll not compromise my own integrity to reap the benefits. Then know that your integrity earns you a quick death. Well, these guys have definitely spoiled the line. There is no treaty. The treaty is completely done. Wait. Oh no, Orin. We survived an attack? Ah. This was part of the agreement. Orin didn't involve or compromise my plans. He told me he won't interfere. I didn't know he would do this either, damned honorable fool. But he was to be unharmed. If we lose Guildmaster because of this, I'll do more than one blow to my axe. Have you caught the Guildmaster, Captain Sequoia? It's not such an embarrassment that I return empty-handed. Really? You just let him leave? Did you not have the place surrounded? How did a decrepit old woman slip through? Well, she may be, but H has not made her any less slippery. Our beast temporarily turned on our handlers, the unreliable things, and she ran through the speed of a woman of a quarter of her age. My non-experimental weapons bites us in the rear. Should have seen that one coming. Why must I be so cursed with incompetence of others? Well, these guys are all red, so we're screwed. If it wasn't for Orin, I'll cleave his head from his shoulders. Don't. You don't want to lose me as an ally, Prince, not now. You still defend him even as he's left our plan in tatters? Friends, let's not bicker. Now that the Guildmaster lives, we'll stand together if our alliance fractures. Yes, I don't need your reminder of me, and you don't address me as friend. I shall let him live in my infinite mercy. You speak truth, Captain Spoil. There's another loose end to tie up before we discuss our next steps, Abada. On neutral ground and employing heretical monsters, I suppose you're prepared to face the Sax Ref. That's a given. Now, would you kindly have an extended stay here? Our treat. And here I thought I could be home by morning. This day gets worse and worse. Take the arbor and or into the cells. Don't need to go through. I can walk normally. I can get a healer. Let's not look so grim. My mother always told me, if the bread is burnt, enjoy the crunch. What? Is that supposed to mean something? She means make the best of any situation. I'm almost served. We have the advantage of surprise. We can still enjoy the crunch. It will take time for news to reach the guild. We must hit them with every angle, all we've got. Let's discuss the exact details, preferably not standing around as half-dead men. Poor Sean. Sean didn't deserve this death. Poor guy just died for no reason. Alright, chapter 13. 134, yes. Chapter 134. What a long game this is. Expedition 1. It captured wider spatial distortion. Leader alone claimed to hear voices in the walls and canceled exploration. Result, recommended further investigation and changing the expedition leader. Could be a sign of artificial hotspots. Expedition 3. What is this talking about? Expeditions find traces of the old world. Expedition is waylaid by unknown attackers and forced retreat after casualties. Result, acknowledgement of greater threat than initially thought. Recommend improved unit quality and priority for exploration. Expedition 6. Expedition had 3 survivors, each with contradictory accounts of death. So they're going crazy from the expeditions. One recounts a cave-in, another mutiny, and the third, supernatural interference. All seem to be of sound mind. Result, the costs begin to outweigh any benefits. The answer must be found. Note from Archmage Ulak. Researcher Colonist has wasted time, resources, and personal for no purpose, other than satisfied with his own curiosity. I forward that this operation be shut down and redirected toward my projects. Archmage Ulak. Interesting. So it looks like we had some pretty bad run-ins here with the guild. I don't know why he would save the guild unless she's gonna join us later. Huh? We're back at the beginning. What? This... Yeah, this is all parts from the beginning. Are we doing some time travel thing? Crescent. Common knowledge, come on, Captain. Okay. You don't count. Well, Lindros is supposed to be dead. Defeat of no return. Okay, I'm trying to. What is going on here? Why are we at the beginning? Here comes Pomelio again. Captain, why does everyone look so worried? Oh, okay, never mind. This is at the beginning. I just thought we were at the beginning. I'm like, what's going on? Still on them. The worker has been catching up on the history behind the function. Well, I just skipped all of that. Oh well. So this is a place for mining. I've heard the stories as much as anyone. Okay, what's going on? Major contribution to Ernie becoming one of the coastal powers. And nothing of note has happened all those years? There's been isolated reports, but none that has warranted serious alarm. Well, until then, that is, you should have better informed me regarding the circumstances. I have little idea what we could be facing. There isn't much I can inform you about. Most of it comes from heresy. I fully believe that is ordinary mining accident and nothing there will be. And there it is. This is perfectly explainable. Tunnels behind us are collapsing. Move! Uh-oh. We're gonna get buried alive. Well, I think I skipped an explanation. I was like, why is this at the beginning? I was wondering if it broke or something. Nope, we're just, there's something going on down there. So our plan is settled. Sequoia's crew will take the guild outpost in Lake Booker. While Yunari and my forces on land will destroy Gilazar from opposite directions. My chromas are simply unmatched on the ocean. The John Fisherman Clan Alliance will be finished by breakfast. I have no further objections, save for one more important matter. We must send an envoy to Arende to both explain the situation and to promise a safe return to their chief. Oh, that's a lady? Lady speaks sense. I can only juggle so many enemies. I'm sure I could ease their ways with honeyed words. Last, I can't be in two places at once. Mostly little need. What can they do? Swing practices with mild outrage? I suppose it can't hurt. We should send someone of decent rank to assure them of our sincerity. First, I can send my lieutenant. What skilled diplomats could either of you have in your employ? I'll just send one of my knights. This is a delicate situation. Are you sure your knight can properly resolve it? Of course, unlike you commoners. My knights are raised with the finest education in speech and diplomacy. Also knows that education would go to you. Well then, let's prepare for the lake. Let's meet again after our glorious, glorious victory over the guild. May us be with you all. Ellis will be with us, and mistake certainly will not. My head feels like it's been hit by a rock. What a terrible sleep. Because it was. You got knocked over by falling rock, and I carried you the rest of the way. Well, I guess Tower's worth it then. Tower saved Ellery. I wasn't too heavy. You weren't, but your backpack was. Considering not weighing your entire life with you next time, I will not consider it. I will, yeah, quote unquote, not consider it. Why is it so hot all of a sudden? Actually, what even is this place? You appear to be in a ruin from old world. I know the roads of death trap waiting to happen. Surely this place has been cleaned up by given how long Irene has operated these mines. That's what worries me. I've never seen such a thing from the miners. So, we look like we're in a mining accident. Great. There's plenty of worrying, but I believe a more important matter is at hand. Our entrance has been blocked. Uh-oh. Stinky, we're gonna blow up. That's not good. I suppose let's find another exit. I suspect there's more details about the puncture than I assumed. I'd rather not have found out firsthand. So I guess the puncture is wherever we are now. I plan to survive whatever this place has to throw at us. This reminds me of FE6 now. They had FE8, like the pit area. I have good news. Lindros discovered 3 switches that control the ruins entrance. And I have bad news. Look over that way. Is that a person down there? I wish it was. Look closer. But I can't. Almost as if they were imitating a person. So alive. That thing just gave a lot of enemies. Paper out of the flesh. I'm going to remember that. Please don't scrap it again. Needless to say, we have a problem. Like, we do, Yep, we have a problem. We outnumber that thing by far. Shouldn't be hard. That thing looks like it was just going to keep summoning things. Oh no. I have not been surprised in decades, but what in the name of Ellis? That's us. Well, not us. What the hell? I don't know what twisted remains of the old gods enabled such things to happen. Are they, like, copying us? But what I do know is that I have an axe and somebody used it on. Catching mostly from the switches. We can't allow those things to escape. If they can imitate our forms, Ellis knows what else they can do. Seahawks, near me. We won't be defeated by cheap imitations. So it's a defend map. Interesting. Press and escape. Or we escape. Wait. We're down here now? Weird. We have a dragon. Wait, these are Seahawks. We're fighting ourselves? Wait a minute. They have all of our stuff. He has a sanctuary. Power blast. He's level 11 though. Why is Polly level 11? We're literally facing ourselves. Wait, what about the chicken? I love that portrait! Why is there a blue chicken? And why is it rushing at rapid speed? It's just a crew caused by Ellis, who knows what. Really damn good ones, but that will not save us from them. Oh, there's Whip. Why do they get to use? Why do I have to face myself? Oh no. Oh, and here's the Gale Force girl. Why is she so good? Like, what the heck? I guess they're all. How many were allowed to bring? 13? Well, we have John. Do they have a John? I don't think they have a John. And if they don't have a John, they're screwed. The Cult? Are these like a different faction? Not really moving. He's terrifying. Except they don't have skills. Kill chicken with the chicken. I will try. Where is the chicken? The chicken's all the way back here. And we don't have any dancing. Can they dance? I wonder if this gets harder if you don't have certain characters. Or easier. I don't think I really want Nurse, but we do want Tassel. Does Tassel support anybody? No. All the supports are dead. All the people that have supports are dead. Except for Ellery, because he can't be dead. I guess we'll bring Talon, because Talon's kind of like our strongest guy. Talon and Krenia. All of our Lance users are our strongest guys. We still have the Pain Pastry. Do we want to use her? Probably. She's one of our stronger girls. There, we have all Lance users. This is the Lance army. Is this who I'm thinking of bringing? We French, her, Losov. Probably. So we have a Pain Pastry. I could give it to, like, Vermilion. Defense, Resin, Luck. That doesn't really help. Who can get less HP and be okay? Defense. Who would be a good defender? Well, honestly, we could give it to our Dragon Girl. Dragon Girl might not be such a bad idea. We could also give it to Mintz. Because I do kind of want to use him a little more. And he's getting HP anyways. Let's give it to Mintz. I think he could use this really well. I would love to use some magic users, but we just don't have room for anybody. We have so many users and not enough room. How does Raylan do versus, like, Dune? In all honesty, Dune might not be worth it. Maybe we'll just bench her instead. So that way I can bring Marlowe or Thyme? Thyme. I like the idea of having a thief that can use magic. There we go. Minus HP is not too bad for him. Can we give him the Chukodu? We can use Buddy. We'll give you this. Spell Cleaver. Healing Edge. Ooh. Oh, even better. We can take a fancy stabber. Or the slasher. The slasher is funnier. Whipjack. Can you use it? Can you use the fancy stabber? You can. I love that. Sure. Good enough. Let's get in there. I do... Oh, she just gets... Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a drink real fast, and I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back.
Let's get started. So we can try to pacify here. I think we're gonna do that. So we have the called. I don't know if they're actually that good or if they fight the crew, but we do need to watch out because if they have all of our items, we could definitely be in trouble here. Press and escape. I am hoping that they do kind of just go and attack each other. I put them a little too far away. I do not like all these guys here. Do we do this? The slasher. Yeah. I'm in rock and hard place here. Axe Riven. I don't have an Axe Riven. Maybe this is the person I missed out on that people were telling me about. I could just go forward here. Use a Finion to kill. And move in. It doesn't look like most of these guys can move too far. He is so strong. We'll move you here. Move you up. Get a summon. Move you here. Use some inner power. I think if we go here and get a kill, that's what we're gonna want. Go. We're definitely going to use some chicken on chicken action. Let's do this now. Perfect, perfect. Fair fight. Am I allowed to do this fair fight? I think so. Let's fair fight. And hopefully we get an extra move out of Talon. We do. What do you have? I still think it's so weird that these guys can use all the weapon triangles. Trackers from Castlevania? Talon might not be a good person for the Gale Force. Just because he gets an extra move anyways most of the time. Gold bow. Oh, he gets to keep his freeze. Do I fancy stab? I think we fancy stab. Fancy stabber on Whipjack is so good. You play Castlevania? Well, kind of. I've never actually played it. I've watched somebody play it before though, and I only watched like the original, where I think it was. I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember who was the guy that was playing it. But I watched someone play one of them, and that's all I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of it. Oh, weird that doesn't give me. Here, let's try this. Ooh, a barrier. Like that. Goodbye, the called. I guess we don't get the ranges of the purple guys. Yeah, we don't get ranges of the purple guys at all. So I have to check them. Ooh, I should have swarped. That's what I should have done. I should have swarped. Whoop. I think I'm just going to ignore the left side. The left side looks scary. I don't want to deal with the left side. Move up here. I played Curse of Darkness and Aria of Sorrow. Pretty good games. If you were to recommend one Castlevania game to ever see in the future, or just like play with, which one would you like to see? One that you've played before, or one that you haven't? Because I am thinking of doing one of those. Ooh, there's a fair fight. I do not like the Seahawks. See, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Francisca is. I think that's somebody that I never got. Oh, they're angry in the Soul Hive. Why are you called the other phase when you attack me? Youch. Get out if you're the called. Here with more. So yeah, they are enemies. I can only go after one of these guys. So this is Chalice. Super strong. They have a harm. We want to get rid of her immediately. We can kill you. I think we're going to put the sword up here with a good old reposition strat. We have Purge. Do you like Metroidvania type games? Yeah. I like some of them. Not all, but I like a couple. So, some. I think we're going to go for this. This kills Chalice. Goodbye, Chalice. Thank you, Dragon Girl. Is this the new guy? Yeah, it's the new guy. And that's Thief Girl. I do not like you very much. We could fair fight, then attack. That might be the best course of action. Let's fair fight. That lowers your attack. Now I can do this. Lance. What's Iron Lance? I'm almost out of Iron Lances. We didn't get it. Oh no. Uh-oh. Wisp. Hello? A from A to me and 1 2. Hello? For the shift to ghost form, gaining increased move and ignore all terrain, but deal no damage. In purple, this unit cannot do damage while in ghost form. Okay, who is this? She's got A rank in swords and A rank with Ellery. Spirit Slayer. Provide a lethal attack if HP is greater than 1. Can't miss. Rondo of Blood is pretty good from what I heard. Castlevania 1, 3, and 4 are all great, but they are hard. They are also more linear. Most of the games made from Rondo are Metroid. Symphony of the Night is pet inspired and name of the genre and Metroid. So I think Symphony of the Night and Rondo of the Blood might be the two to look at. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Thunderclap. I can Spirit Slayer you. I can also... Zero attack. Oh, we're in Corporal form. Can I go forward and exit? We go here. As long as we go here and attack, we should be fine. Exit. Attack. Oh. She's cool. We're just literally on a block of wall. I'm surprised we're allowed to exit here. I don't know if we know Wisp that well. Like, she just kind of came out of nowhere. And why does she have an A support with me? Where did she come from? I'm so confused where we even got this girl. That gives me +1 move with the sword. This is someone very dear to Ellery. You'll see why like 20 or so chapters from now. Alright, I will look forward to 20 chapters from now. I just felt like she kind of came out of nowhere, that's all. I can harm you. As long as these guys don't move, okay. I don't like that rock. There's just a lot of scary boys here. We can fancy stab. And it gives me Canto Plus. I can also go over here and chicken. Chicken does not kill. We can swap. Maybe I just go up here, kill you, and swap. That seems like a better idea. This seems like a much better idea, actually. 3, 4, 5. Warp time. Incendiary bow is 1-2 range. Warp. You don't kill. I mean, I can kill him, but that might not be a great idea. Go for a corpse strength. No, a cutlass might be better. But yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. As long as we get both hits. Which I'm sure we can do. Goodbye, Seahawk. Strength, magic, speed, luck, and defense. Is that a 1% or a 5% chance? Yep. We've gotten so many 5%. It's kind of crazy. I like that, though. Let's heal you. you can go there, but that's not very reliable. And you can throw a rock. So because of Mr. Rock Throw, let's kill you. No spoilers, but all I can say is that voice is related to the thing you did in 3X. That was... Oh, with the eye? With the chick on? This kills you. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's more damage than I would like to take. Magic looking rose. You go here. I have 0 defense. You have 25. That kills you. Unless we rescue you. Thank you, John, for being the best. You sit up, and I suppose this is okay. Hopefully no one dies. Yeah, she has no eyes. Wonder why. Oh, we did give an eye. That's why I left that guy. There's Basil. Basil would be a fun unit to use, but there's just so many other, like, good units here that I don't have a reason to use him. So, can Wisp talk to anybody? She just kind of appeared out of nowhere. She flies. She's an assassin. I don't like you. Yeah, that's terrifying. Spirit Slayer? What if we were? Fair fight? Seahawk? Not fight. We'll kill Krenya. Because why not? Krenya feels like she needs to die. Not Krenya, sorry. Our thief girl. Fine. It's kind of cool that we're fighting ourselves. I kind of like that. Fair fight. Actually, fair fight this way. Whirlwind? Thunderclap. Oh yeah, that's safe. Thunderclap. Very nice. Now it's... I could do that. How much damage are you doing? You're gonna do 15 times 2? In all honesty, we can just... wait for you. We can actually enter spirit form. And that should be completely safe. Because she doesn't take damage in spirit form. course, she's freaking scary. I want to kill you so bad. We're gonna do it. I don't want any more rocks thrown at me. It's funny because it sounds like a glitch almost, but I know it's supposed to be like a little fire. So I don't know how well that's actually working. That's their log, isn't it? I mistook their log for my log. That's okay. How much damage do we do? Oh, we can kill the log. So if that's the case, maybe we just come down here. Fancy stabber? Fancy stabber. Fancy stabber on wood deck is so good. I just like how he just like kind of holds it out. No, you don't kill. But you do. Justness. I just noticed his name. I need to get him closer because right now he's in range of this. I suppose we could always just use the rescue staff. I have 15 uses. Why not? We could use a rescue. Please tell me that I get a Hermern at some point. I'd love a Hermern. Whee. How am I supposed to go bait the chicken? I could always use a log for the chicken, I suppose. Ouch, that hurts. Vince doesn't like that. I'm gonna miss this incendiary bow. It does so much damage. No, you don't. Okay, she took more damage than I thought. Oh, she doesn't take damage. She can't do damage. Is the sail losing her movement? No, she's just studying justness. Versus Legion with mess. Let me see. Curve length. And then we got Mr. Wagon. Exit attack. Spirit Slayer, maybe? We'll start with this. I kind of like that sword. It's so interesting. It's like a falling debris. It's almost icy-like. Frickson. Get out of here, Mr. Goldbow Merchant. I think it's funny how the merchant just joins us. He just kind of joins us randomly. Alright, now it's time to kill you. We will start with a log hit. Lightning? Ah, yeah, look at that. Take this, foul bean. It's your magic speed, luck, and res. Magic is always great. Where's Crest? Oh, I should have done his inner power. Let's try, oh no, that's John. John doesn't have Canto Plus. Chukunu? Chukunu looks pretty good. I need to heal him though. Do we have a heal? Well, we have a heal, but that's it. I might go for like a super crash of some sort. Or Riker. Well, that's interesting. What if I just do this? Let's do this. Chicken kill. Good chicken. Speed and luck. I will take that. So, shield guarantee crit, right? Target's defense auto repair, no time to boost EXP, gain 2 turns plus 10 magic, not damage. 31 damage, crazy. Synthesize? Strong serum? What does a strong serum do? I want to see what that does. It gives him plus attack. So I'm guessing that they're just going to wait there until we approach them. Because they seem pretty passive. I'm trying to figure out how we get closer without just dying brutally. I could go for a boom. Come back. Let's use the ley line. That'll let me go in. Let's hit this. This might make Vince be a little more dangerous than he should. No counter. All right, let's see if he can handle that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It goes down with a bang. Really good. Can I get back up now? Well, there goes Arbor Knight, friend. Mints. I'm gonna miss him a little bit, but we have another archer in town now. Goodbye, Mints. You were nice while you were around with Kanto Plus. All things going considered. Oh, Time's just murdering everybody. Was she in danger? I guess. Yeah, less of us carry the Axe Legacy. We only have like a couple of X units. It's all up to Losov. So we have this point pressed. Do we press this point? Do we press all of them? Or even is the escape point? Let's just shoot you. This is a very easy kill. There we go. Forest. Well, if you have the frying... Oh, the frying pan gives speed and defense. 16 speed? She's out of pacifies. You're gonna invigorate. We do have John Emblem still. John Emblem can go up here. Or we can chick on. What's chick on? Chick on's safer. We just have to now... Oh, do we have to have someone on every switch? I need to kill you. You're the fancy stabber. It's at B rank. John, you only have C rank. Let's use that reposition power. Fair fight. Now we can bring John in. Am I okay with John just eating it here? Oh, she's got the crit machine. Yeah, because this will make it way easier for us to attack if we just use John as a sacrifice to get inside. I kind of love whatever this is. This thing's cool. We're gonna wait here. Bring up a little further, bring up a little closer. Air power. Let's see. You do 20 and you have 56 crit. I don't like that crit. That's what's the green hair girl's the name that died in the first chapter 2 Doodle Misclick? Gecko. That's Gecko. That's obviously the Pegasus girl. Oh, John still dies. Goodbye, John. That's the second death for John. Whoa, wait. Somebody just spawned and I missed it. What on earth just spawned? I have no idea what spawned. Okay. You can always do this. Barrier sword, barrier sword. Barrier also works. Cherish. Let's do a cherish. It's kind of funny that we have to actually kill ourselves. I do like that though. It's an interesting concept. It makes it difficult. Like, I'm trying to break through, but our own people are in the way. Actually, if we go here, we get a kill. The slasher. Maybe chicken? Chicken 5 times doesn't kill. This will be pretty close to it. Dang, man. Maybe here? Let's heal. We bring you over yonder. Pitchfork. You don't die, but that's okay. Scourge. We go here. Here. If we go all the way up, we can only go here. So I need somebody here to throw at you. Yeah. Iron Wave here. Seahawk flag gives me Gale Force. Nice job telling. Unless for some reason the fair fight interacts with it differently. Skill and speed. No, he's good. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could probably go over here and slap you. Oh, that's an automatic crit. Let's do it this way. Nope. I should have done the dance. I am a genius. Let's start with this. Nope, we can't. Double this. That didn't kill him. The slasher kills almost. Let's just rescue you back. There's no reason in keeping you out there. We get rid of another justness. Drop again. Yeah, this is a little direct. If we're trying to like get a little closer, I need that log. Can we do this, or is this gonna kill me? Technically, we can kill him. The problem is that we will have to deal with a man splitter. And dealing with a man splitter, I mean, 25 damage, is it? Yeah, 25 plus 17. 43 damage. 43 damage is a lot of damage. We're just gonna wait here. Oh, yeah, that's not good. If we can get a kill on Justness or SEL, we should be okay. Let's put the log here. Move here. No, we don't want to kill it. Fancy stabber, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That gets rid of SEL. We stay right here. We move you here. Whirlwind, maybe? Or Thunderclap? So I think it's time for us to go in. We're going all in with everybody. Look at that. It looks like it's such a good little portrait. Unfortunately, we never got that. Speed, defense, and res. I think it's kind of weird that we have to face everybody even if we don't have everybody here. We'll wait a sec on him. We go here. Does that help me? Thunderclap. Where do we even have to escape to? So we have this, but we could also use our own Crania for this. And I like that. I just don't like the chicken. Like, we could bring her over here to get the chicken. I do want to kill the chicken with the chicken. Do I need to kill the chicken with the chicken? It makes it so much harder to kill the chicken with the chicken. I'll try it still. Oh, that's a 1 round. Let's do that. Goodbye, mince. Mince is mincemeat. Actually, this chicken might not be nearly as good. He only does 10 damage. Yeah, so this chicken's not nearly as good. So actually, I don't have to worry about it. Does this guy move? Yes. Very slowly, though. Let's go here. Shadow Flame. We might be losing the Justice. That's okay. We can lose Justice. This gets rid of Ellery. Very nice. And we move Ellery here. No. do an inner power. We'll just do this attack. Corpse can't get close enough point yet. Astral Barrage. Alright, Wisp it is. She has 2 range. I shouldn't have attacked in melee. I have to see what the other girl can get to. So she has all of this. Let's just shoot him with this guy. Goodbye, Seahawkster. We got rid of Tower, no problem. I'm a little worried about the Dancer. The Dancer might cause some problems. And the Chicken. HP, skill, speed, and luck. We're going to use the Chicken. Here. That's not enough to kill. Never mind. We are retreating the Chicken. And we are using you here. Well, let's see what happens. Oh no. Oh wait, he doesn't have Astral Strike? Oh, I thought Rivian was dead. Oh, we're so good. They don't have all their abilities. We're so good. Okay, here. Where's Crest? Oh, that's the escape. What if we just run up here, exit, exit. Frenia. Do a Shadow Flare here? I'm sorry that we didn't kill the chicken with the chicken. I tried. Oh, she does one shot. Why did I think she didn't one shot? HP, Spring, Skill, and Luck. 2 HPs. Well, I think it's time for a Corpse Drinker. I've missed my vampire. Yep. That's what you deserve. Trying to get someone killed. Alright, everybody out. We need to summon another log to escape. Then we escape with them. Move up. We can synthesize a Temper Tonic. I don't even know what that does. What does Temper Tonic do? Reserves for 1 turn. Oh, that's fascinating. Alright, look at that. We did it. What happened to you guys? The miners have been up for hours. Well, you all personally came to save us, but it's just a minor delay. Doesn't make sense. There's a single tunnel. How could dozens of people have missed each other? There's never a cave, so you all go down a side entrance or something? Maybe just get lost in the dark? We lost our Arborite. Hard to swim across the ocean and go down one of those holes. Probably safe too. But there were no other entrances and no matter. Glad you all are safe. Will you join us in the fight for Irandi? Of course. We'll do what we can to help. Your loyalty is welcome. We'll make preparations for assault in the morning. So Stu, you seem rather confident in our victory. You have fought the assaults are enough to have a good grasp on our odds. Besides, some contracts should further tip the odds in our favor. You're the expert, I suppose. If you need any additional provisions or alcohol for your crew, I'll be here. I'll skip on the second offers for obvious reasons, but I can always use more food. What was that? Archie's nurse. You must understand what happened, right? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just as close as you are. No matter my knowledge could let me explain that. There were illusions defending the ruins of the old world. Ones that imitated our appearance, nothing more. But they bled, they screamed, and oh Ellis. They're familiar mannerisms, the way they communicate with each other, the details of their arms and armor. I remember how you knocked me but on the ground. If I were to die, is that how I would sound? Lindros, you were the first one to die. Literally the first. So the best of you left it at that. And I agree. Better if we all just forget about this. And that energy should take its mind operations elsewhere. Can't be right. There must be more to it. You don't want answers, Angelos? Perhaps. Not this time. Oh, hello there. I'm sick of dealing with riffraff. There's two guys on the ocean. Well, how are you going to do anything? There's something resembling the leader of these masses. In a sense, who are you supposed to be? We don't see many knights out here. Could you be from the Iron Realm? So you get a fraction more power than your partner. Not that it means much. What business does one of Jezel's knights have here? I will not be addressed as one of Jezel's knights. I am Sir Secondus, the second. Wow. The Sacred Spear, captain of the second. Get on, what's your business? Silence, worm. I am Sir Secondus, the second, the Sacred Spear, captain of the second battalion of the Glade Gallants. And I am second in line to him. As far as I meant nothing. I still don't know what you want. I can expect some commoner to understand. You probably can't even write your own name. But I will explain things clearly to your smuggling feeble mind. You're a buffoon of a chief to decide to interfere with His Royal Highness for righteous war against the guild scum. He's been crippled and imprisoned. Who sent this guy? This guy's an idiot. Yeah, we've crippled your leader and imprisoned him. Ernest, what? With the peace treaty? Why should His Royal Highness abide by some rules imposed on by those beneath him? His Royal Highness declares that the Rivian will stay out of this conflict. Or your teacher will be headless, and the Glade Gallants will burn your little hovels to the ground. Wow. Sir, we were told to resolve this as peacefully as possible. You have been educated like I have. The only probably deal with these elements is to put them under the boot. Wow, so they were told to be peaceful about this, and they have decided to provoke us. What a good tactic. Is it a joke? Why would Orin interfere on the guild's behalf? Just some proof. We only have one man's word for it. My word should be enough for the likes of you, but I was provided evidence. That's Orin's Certain Lance. I would give this to you, but you clearly are not giving me the respect I'm due. So I think a penalty is in order. Any disagreements will see your chief broken in half, just like this. He broke his lance? What am I watching? So the crowd is looking angry. I think we should leave right now. You must learn, young Terratus. The third head is required to keep these simpletons from getting too uppity. This guy's asking to be shot. He's like actively asking for it. But if we save time here, let us depart from these foul-smelling cretins. Yes, sir. I value my life. That came from the man like Capel. I've never seen anyone that ridiculous. Was that really not performance? I don't want to believe it. I very much wish it was performance of that Orin. I want to put it past Giselle's cronies. There's precedence for their ego and for breaking agreements they consider lesser. If you warned me that killed it, it would be this Iron Realm that took action. At least we know for sure Chief Orin lives. He will live if we agree to their demands. This one shows that Sir Second is how he is. He did not demand anything outrageous. just for neutrality and their private spat between the Guild and the Iron Realms. You think they'd stick to their promise? You just told me they broke agreements in the past, and we've just seen the agreement they broke. I can't gamble with Warren's life. You have little to gain from entering this conflict. I'm sure they have as little to gain from sending back a corpse. I've heard little of the Iron Realms Guild, but I know of Prince Jizzle, of his flight from the mainland decades ago. If the stories of his behavior ring true, we cannot let him get away. His way. What do you suggest? You can possibly support the Guild. That's utterly ridiculous. I only see one option. We have to wait for them to return in Orin. This discussion we will have to save for later. Listen up, everyone. It is grave news, but Chief would not want our morale to be affected because of him. Tomorrow, we march towards the knot and show the Sultan the price of messing with our ring day. Hey, it's the guard. Can we have this guard? Why do you want us at such a late hour? Discuss our next move. You know what happened today? Russians really going to war, and I thought we were pushing the boundaries. We should mess them up like we did the Sultan. Nobody screws with us and needs to wait and skip. Twirls Lance. I was getting to that. I'm a civil spice trader. That seems out of my league. Dude, I'm pretty sure you're like one of those powerful people here. And then duel. If the Guild takes a hard hit in this war, all the better. Ideally, they will fight to a standstill. But look here, this is updated information I received from the great Persimmon. They made a bigger alliance than I thought. And talk of monsters? I am not literate. Could you explain? The long and short of it is that the Iron Realms launched a devastating initiative. It is possible the Guild cannot recover from the surprise or be consumed. That's a good thing, right? We hate the Guild. Do you not see that messenger? There's little doubt once they've beaten their biggest competitor, they'll want the whole coast with how one night treated us. You think we'd be better off under their reign? Rangers on the opposite side of the coast, so I don't know much. But from that night guy, they do seem like bad news. We do not have the manpower to conquer these titans of the Crescent. But we can give skills enough such that neither the Guild nor the Iron Realms can score a convincing victory, making them both for us to enter the scene. Why not invite Archsage Nurse to the discussion? She'd be the hardest to persuade into this mess. Nurses are far too influenced by her feelings to see the bigger picture. The Chief are out of the picture and the Crescent heading towards all-out war. We need leadership willing to take action. That's why I'm asking for your support. Well, that seems rather abrupt. That's direct. I speak not only for this matter, but of the direction India must take in general. And for the dust to settle and make us pawns of the victors, we must take action. You're brilliant work, Captain, and that's what India really needs. You have my full support. Thank you a lot, you know that? Me too. That's why we want the guard. Archsage Nurse has done a pretty good job supporting Chief Warren, I say. She's done a lot for her in day. In time of peace, perhaps, but this is not peacetime. Her aversion for Randy to take action will cost us in the long run. Now let's get Spices to play task. The Archsage is an outsider, but so are you. Why should Randy follow your leadership? Because I can win us battles. I score more victories in less than a year than most in a decade. I already have so easily obliterated the Corsair Coven without my efforts. Crossing battle does not represent a clear mind. Unlike the Archsage, I'm aware of my own limited knowledge regarding the Crescent. And I'll take decisions from those qualified, such as you, Dune, of the old Blondine, of the First Sellers, and you, Spices, who let gold flow into Arinde, and you, who are really embodies Arinde's courage. Yeah! The Archsage stubbornness doesn't infuriate me, I really admit. You think highly of me, but I don't have that much to do with Arinde's affairs. Or the John clan, where the Guild inevitably invades Lake Lurker. Hey, we have John the Skeleton. Shouldn't they be under my leadership? How do you help them, if not without the might of India by your side? How do you know about that? I need a clean start all those years ago. Why John disappeared from Lake Lurker and John Spices appeared? What a hard connection to make. I thought I hit myself well. I split from my clan due to them answering the Guild. But surely they're just hired hands. When the Iron Realms really focus on them, they've extracted Iron Realms from the waterways for years. They're likely to have on the Guild's priority list to dispose of. I hope you're wrong. Even after all these years, I hate for my clan to be in danger. Of course, always press upon if I can replicate my feats at Anon. If I cannot, you're free to forget this conversation, but I prevail. And I'll need your decision then. No less rest for tomorrow. Make big promise, Seahawk Captain. Let's see if you can live up to them. I'm sure your choice will be correct. I don't need to wait. I've already decided. Thank you for that. Well, yeah, he's already like this. Okay, so I'm going to definitely end it here. It's getting late. I need to eat dinner still, or a late night dinner. So I'm definitely going to finish here. We'll continue next time. I might have a bonus stream tomorrow. With that, I will be doing some more Metaphor because I haven't played that in forever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Here, let me save this real quick. Sorry about the Wi-Fi interruptions that we had earlier, but glad that you guys came back, saw some more, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Good night. Bye bye.